Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Davey Deathray here, back with my guy, Matt Facci. How you doing, Facho Weenie?
Fantastic. Glad to be back with you, Davey. Missed you, buddy.
Hell yeah, it's been way too long. You've been killing it with your Slashtober 80s slasher countdown. It's been a lot of fun to watch here over the, gosh, you started it a few months ago? Was it the end of August?
Was it?
Or was it September? It seems like time just slows down during spooky season for us.
I don't know. One or the other.
And yeah, man, we're both celebrating Victory Monday. We're both NFL nerds. And my team pulled off an absolute miracle. You guys beat up on the team that we beat up on last week. The Carolina Panthers are the punching bag of the league, but it feels good to win big against a team that you should win big against.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah, man. Awesome. Well, I am pumped, guys. Tonight we're going to be doing start bench cut, but it's going to be pretty much like anything Halloween is on the table. So, we're talking like, we could start bench cut something as simple as like 3 different candy bars, activities on Halloween night, movies you like to watch around Halloween time, whatever. So I just want to say what's up to everybody in the chat before we really get cooking here. We got Lamontre hanging out with us. How you doing, Lamontre? Antonis Andriotis, what's happening, bud? The Other Horror Channel. That's one of your buddies, right, Matt?
Yep.
Awesome. Great to see you in the chat. We got Big Rod, one of our great channel members. Raymond Maliber, another channel member over here hanging out. We got Brooke Scarlett watching over on Matt's channel as a mod. Thank you so much, Brooke. We got Ashton Luck saying Matt is canceled. I don't know. What did you do, Matt? Did you get into some trouble this weekend? What happened?
I didn't do nothing. I'm Ashton. I congratulate your Patriots for a well-deserved victory over the shitty ass
Oh my
Jets.
gosh. That was exciting. Yeah, I was rooting for that just because it's fun to see the Jets like completely melt down from week to week. Usually I wouldn't root against him for no reason, but it's just fun to watch it get worse and worse. It's like trying to put out a grease fire with water and it just like spreads all over the kitchen. Let's see here. Big Rod says, give Matt a break. He's a Bronco fan. We already know he's a few cards short. He says shirt of a deck, but I think he means short of a deck.
That's messed up.
And Big Rod, shut up Raiders, says Matt. So there you go. Little AFC West rivalry cooking up there. Blu-ray Addict, what's happening? Thank you so much for kicking it with us here tonight. Leanna says, I can't figure out which channel to be on. Yeah, you just bounce back and forth, get us both some watch hours. I don't know. I really just enjoy the show and take part in the chat, and that's all that matters to me. Let's see here. We got Zub Zero in the chat. What's happening, Zub? And we got Greedo in a Speedo, who recently became a channel member because Leanna was gifting channel memberships like they were going out of style the other night. And now I guess I figure what you mean, Greedo, when you say so big with underwear emojis. I didn't know there were blue underwear emojis.
I didn't either.
Necro's hanging out in the chat. What's happening, Necro? Always a pleasure to see ya. What's happening, Aaron Click? We got Byron Weaver hanging out. What's happening, Byron? We got Eli Cortez, one of our great channel members and mods. Welcome, Eli. We got Herbert Geddes. Ooh, Jose Rodriguez dropping some Go Dodgers in the chat. So we're getting a little bit of everything here with the sports. It is the sports equinox, they call it, because we have football, the World Series, and then, hockey and basketball just started as well.
Same time.
Robert the Wolfman's in the chat. Ow! What's happening, Robert? One of our great channel members and mods. Dean Renner, FACCI'S Weenie.
Come on, Dean.
Oh, too funny. Dean, another great channel member. We got Rod Danglin. Is Rod Danglin related to Greedo and a Speedo? Welcome to the chat, Rod. Love that screen name, man. Love the screen name. We got Prince hanging out. How you doing, Prince? Man, the chat is just popping off. Holy cow. We got Brett Patrick dropping a $1.99 super chat. says greatest week of the fall, 4 more years till H50. Hell yeah, Brett. Really looking forward to that one. Thank you so much for the super chat and for kicking it here.
Hell yeah.
Bench cut. Let's see here. Anyone else? We got Jamie Hart hanging out, our original Death Squad mod and channel member. How you doing, Jamie? And we got Adrian James. What's happening, Adrian?
What's up, Adrian?
Fight the Good Fight. How you doing, Fight the Good Fight? Always a pleasure seeing you in the chat. Let's see here. I think we might be all caught up. Jose says $9.99. Yeah, you got to put in that credit card and you can give us $9.99. How about it? Or you can send it on. You can hop onto Matt's feed and drop him the $9.99. How about that? All right, we are all caught up with the chat, so that's great. We got quite a few people hanging out here with us. Really appreciate you guys kicking it with us here on a Monday night with the World Series going on, and very exciting field goal kicking Monday Night Football between the New York Giants and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. Guys, we've got a poll going. If you want to take part in the poll, at least over on my channel, Matt, I'm not sure if you have a poll going, but feel free. I've got one that goes, it asks the question, how do you like to celebrate Halloween? Do you go to a party, go to a bar, or hang out with your movie collection? 68% of 22 people say hang out with my movie collection. 23% say go to a party, and just 9% say go to a bar. Yeah, bars on Halloween, they're fun in your early 20s, maybe like right when you turn 21. But as soon as you like get past that age of where you're, potentially looking for somebody out at a party at a bar, they're just nightmares. It's an absolute. It's like, oh, do I want to wait like a half hour for an overpriced drink? Sweet. No. Do I want to be the oldest person in the room? Oh, double sweet. Oh, it's good fun. It's good fun. Yeah, guys. So jump into that poll if you'd like to from there. And yeah, Matt, I don't know. Let's see here. What do we got? Let's see. I guess do you want to start things off and I can just get a little tip-tappy typey here in the chat and throw a banner up there for your first round?
All right. I'm gonna go. It's kind of an obvious one. I saw Lee McCoy from Drum Dums posted about it earlier, and I was thinking about this too. So we're gonna start bench cut. 3 kind of, I guess they all take place on Halloween. Yeah, I'm not sure about the one, but it counts. We're going with it. Start bench cut between Hellfest, Bloodfest, and Haunt. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
All right. Now, I've never seen Hellfest or Bloodfest. Are they related to each other, or do they just have similar names?
Just similar names. They're not related. I think Bloodfest takes place on Halloween. I've only seen it once, so I don't really remember, but I'm assuming it fits in the category of the other two. So you gotta go.
I've got to check those out. I have seen Haunt. I think Haunt is really fun. Like, to me, that's like I don't know if I'd say a classic, but as far as like like a modern classic. But man, as far as like the Halloween vibe goes, Haunt it's perfect. And it's got a cool little bit of a twist on the sort of like, it's got things that are sort of reminiscent of Saw. Saw meets like Texas Chainsaw meets just like people go into a haunted house. Like it's, kind of, it has some really fun elements in there. And I think for me, kind of kept me guessing on like exactly what was going on for a good little bit. So I certainly appreciate that for sure. Yeah, but that's the only one I've seen. So I'm gonna start Haunt.
Damn it.
And then I don't know. You tell me. What's the true order of these movies? You let me know.
I'd start Haunt as well. Just rewatched it again the other day. Absolutely fantastic. I would bench Hellfest. I know a lot of people don't like it. It could have been gory or blah, blah, blah. But I love the killer's look in this movie. It's simple but creepy at the same time. Love the carnival atmosphere. And Bloodfest, like I said, I only saw one time. It wasn't bad. But I just never felt, the need to go back and rewatch it. So,
yeah.
Start Haunt, bench Hellfest, cut Bloodfest.
Is Hellfest the one that's got Linda Blair in it? Is it an 80s flick?
Nah.
What's the one that
No,
I'm
that's
thinking of?
fuck. Um,
It's something
Hell
similar.
Night.
Hell something. Hell
Hell Night.
Night. Okay.
I
There
don't
you
like that.
go.
That one's kind of boring.
Like the Good Fight says, Hellfest is fun. I love it.
Thank
No
you.
one's given Bloodfest any love. Oh, there we go. A little bit of
There we go.
Bloodfest love. Blu-ray Addict starts Haunt, benches Bloodfest, and cuts Hellfest.
Okay.
Start Haunt, bench Hellfest, and cut
There you
Bloodfest.
go.
There you go. Hellfest needs a sequel, says Herbert Geddes.
It does. The killer got away, so they could.
When did
but
when did it come out?
2018 or 2019, one or the other.
Oh man, yeah, they got to get on that. Jose, we love Halloween as well. We celebrate very, very hard. All three are good, says Aaron Click, but I kind of felt Haunt was a little more polished than I would have liked.
Really?
Oh, interesting.
I didn't think that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's got a good gritty look to it. Yeah, I mean, if it were made, in the 80s or 90s, it would have had that gritty look. But yeah, I mean, I would say just as polished as like any other movie that's like, from this time.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? Dynamite Tiger, welcome to the chat. Let's see here. We got one. We already have a suggestion here from Antonis.
All right.
Start bench cut, Nestle Crunch Bar, Kit Kat Bar, and Twix. Ooh. What kind of Twix, Antonis? Any kind of Twix we want? Or original, like caramel cookie and chocolate? I guess we
like 10 now.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go original. Man, I think I might have to start Twix. Just because it's got a little more oomph to it. I do love Kit Kats, but they're so simple.
Right there.
So I'm gonna say start Twix, bench Kit Kat, and even though I like Nestle Crunch, I'm going to cut Nestle Crunch.
Ditto.
There it is. All right, excellent. Look Nestle at that. Crunch, we agree right away.
They're good. I do like them, but
yeah,
the other two just have a little bit more layers, I'd say.
Yeah. I might even prefer Crackle to Crunch because I think I like the Hershey chocolate more than I like the Nestle chocolate. That's how big of a sugar junkie I am.
You're not wrong.
Hellfest was supposed to have a sequel, but the lockdown did that idea in. Yeah,
I would have loved one.
It derailed the David Gordon Green trilogy. Well, I guess some would say. Some of us are okay with where it went, but we know we were going to get something different. And no Hellfest sequel. Damn it. Let's see here. We've got some folks answering the Brooks says start Kit Kat, bench Twix, cut Crunch. Start Kit Kat, bench Twix, cut Crunch. All right. There we go. Everyone is just boom. No love for Twix. I'm the only one. Well, we're the only ones. Let's see here. Now Dynamite is hungry.
He's
That's
hungry.
how it goes.
Go get a candy bar, man.
Boom. Jamie's on our side. All right. What's happening, Cody Snyder? How you doing? Leanna grew up near Hershey. The smell of chocolate is chocolate is pretty blah to me now. I can get that for sure. Man, when I was like a little kid, like 4 or 5, we went to Hershey Park. It's like a very, very vague memory of mine. I was a tiny kid, so I didn't get to enjoy any of the rides or any of that kind of stuff.
I was just there.
Totally got ripped off. Let's see here. Aaron Click's got one. All right. I love this. I love when you guys get involved in the chat. I think it makes it even more fun. So start bench cut, visiting an alleged haunted cemetery, visiting an abandoned alleged real haunted house, or staying home safe. All three on Halloween. I thought you were winding us up for a good third entry, but then you gave us an out, Aaron.
Allegedly stay at home.
Wait. Yeah, I guess I would rather be at a haunted cemetery than a haunted house because you could just like run out of the cemetery.
Yes.
If you're in a house, what if you get stuck somewhere? What if you like fall through the floor? All sorts of weird shit and antics. Yeah. Or like, I just rewatched The House on Haunted Hill from 1999. Like, what if the house traps you inside of it?
That was fun.
With some supernatural crap. Yeah. Yeah, that movie is fun. I have a good time with that one. Let's see here. What was that old candy bar that looked like there was a short hair?
What?
I don't
no,
know.
No clue.
Probably, yeah, I don't even.
I don't know. Why is there hair on it?
Yeah. Was it a candy bar that one of your siblings gave to you? Might be a practical joke. Start the cemetery because escape is impossible. Bench, stay home. Cut, haunted house. Yeah, I would start the cemetery. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I agree with Dean on that one.
100%.
Start cemetery, bench, haunted house. Cut, stay at home. So Antonis wants something a little crazy, no matter what. I like it. I like that one. Hell yeah. Well, let's see here. I've got another candy related one. I was able to write down a bunch of candy related one because
You want
I have
candy?
issues. Yes. So Nerds Rope,
Ooh.
Twizzlers, Red Vines, start, bench, cut.
Now, Twizzlers, are we talking regular or can we get some pull and peel action?
I guess if you prefer the pull and peel, because those are those cherry, the pull and peels?
Yeah, they're cherry.
And then the standards are strawberry. Yeah, I'll let you have your pick.
Well,
alleged Twizzlers and alleged Red Vines.
I'm gonna go Nerds Rope, the best. Absolutely love it. So we're gonna start Nerds Ropes. We're gonna bench, pull and peel, and cut Red Vines because I probably had them, but I think it's like a Twizzler too, isn't it? Similar.
It's a little bit different. Yeah, like a Twizzler. I think usually people are in two camps. Let us know, folks in the chat and everyone watching after the fact. Usually people are like, Twizzlers are waxy. And then Red Vines have that more like, you can sink your teeth into them, a little more pliable. Okay. Yeah, and I would probably go like, I love Twizzlers. I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it is the waxiness that I love. I'm going to start Twizzlers. I'm going to bench Red Vines, and I'm going to cut Nerds Rope. I love Nerds, but I'm not as big of a fan on the rope as I am with the other kind of licorice-y candies. So let's see what we got going here. Herbert Getty's dropped one. I'm going to star that for next round up here. Herbert, let's see here. Jose wants to know if we believe in UFOs. I don't know.
I do.
Probably.
Why not?
Let's see here. Ooh, Blu-ray Addicts got one. Okay, great. So I'm going to jump into the responses for this one, guys, and then we'll jump into your suggestions from the chat. Brooke said, start Red Vines, bench Nerds, cut Twizzlers. Ooh, Brooke, there it is. Aaron is going to start Twizzlers, bench Red Vines, cut Nerds. There we go. Son los mismos. Love it. Team Twizzler, says Dean Renner. Yeah, me too, man. Wax lips. Yeah, I've never been into that. I don't eat like. No. Are you supposed to eat them? Are they just a novelty?
They're gross.
I've never understood it. Even, do you ever remember thumb suckers from back in the day?
Thumb suckers.
It was just a sucker that looked like a thumb, and you had like this seriously like a rubber kind of condom thing you would pull off the thumb. And at the base of the sucker, there was like this pink wax, but it was like bubblegum flavored wax that you could chew, but it wasn't bubblegum. It's so bizarre, dude. It is the weirdest shit. But of course, as a kid in the 80s that loved sugar, I ate my fair share of thumb suckers. Yeah, I think so. I think there maybe some exist and some people can see them and some people can't, and most animals can. Start Twizzlers, bench Red Vines, cut Nerds, says Blu-ray Addict. All right, I love it. What are Red Vines, says Jamie. Yeah. Jamie, you know what Red Vines are, right? Come on. You've been to all these movies? They sell Red Vines at every movie.
You saw Halloween 3 in theaters and you don't know what Red Vines are. This is ridiculous. I'm tired of it.
All right, Leanna's got another one. Cody remembers the thumb suckers. All right. Candy dots on papers.
I love those.
That to me, that, what I really love that are kind of like that are the letters, the sugar letters that you put on like a birthday cake.
Yeah.
Like, I love those. When I was a kid, I'm like, ooh, could I get like 1.5 letters on my slice and just let them dissolve on my tongue? Just psycho sugar addict kind of stuff. All right, let's see here. Looks like we got all the answers. Oh, Jamie does say I really don't know what red vines are. I'm
Oh.
a popcorn girl. Red vines are just like the softer red licorice. They're a little bit different than the Twizzlers. What's happening, Mark? How you doing, bud? Great to see you. Facci is like, I'm done for the night. I'm out of here. What do you got there? You got a little drink?
Apple juice, bro.
Nice.
And not even like jokingly. It's really apple juice.
It truly is apple juice.
It truly is apple juice.
All right, let me see. We got a couple in the chat, so let's see here. I want to make sure we don't miss any of these. Herbert Geddes says, start bench cut the classic 70s satanic trilogy. Rosemary's Baby, The Exorcist, The Omen.
I've never seen Rosemary's Baby, so that one's getting cut.
I don't know if I've seen that one either.
I'm starting The Omen. Benching The Exorcist.
All right.
I like The Omen. Damien's a bastard.
He is. Yeah. I think I've only seen The Omen once. I've seen The Exorcist probably 2 or 3 times. Gosh, I mean, The Exorcist is an absolute classic. But I've never been the biggest fan of religious demonic possession movies. It's very weird. I'm super picky. I don't mind a demonic possession movie, but when I don't know what it is. It doesn't offend my sensibilities. I just find it a little less interesting. Maybe it's because I grew up Catholic, so it's like not. I don't know. To me, you're sort of like, there's nothing new here. I'm just like, whatever. This happens every week at mass. People stabbing themselves in the vag with crucifixes. Like, I've seen it all before. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna start The Omen and bench The Exorcist. And yeah, Rosemary's Baby. I don't think I've seen that one before. That's one that's totally
the prequel, but not that one.
That just came out, right?
Yeah, that's probably why I seen it.
Yeah, how was that? I heard it was just like, eh.
Well, if it was similar to the first one, I was told. So I mean, I guess I really don't need to watch it.
So it's a prequel that basically just does the same thing. What is this? The Thing 2011? What happened?
That's what I heard. It was fine. It was okay.
Is it supposed to be the same characters, or is it like another time that the devil tried to impregnate somebody?
I think it was. I want to say it was another time, but it was, like I said, same premise as Rosemary's Baby, just obviously newer.
Yeah, they had that movie. Gosh, I don't know, what was it, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, The Astronaut's Wife with Johnny Depp and Charlize Theron, I think. It was kind of like a Rosemary's Baby remake almost. Like this guy comes back from space and then he makes love to his wife and she gets pregnant and you find out that like he brought something back with him. So it's just like the alien kind of version of Rosemary's Baby, Baby. He wants to ensure that she like safely has the baby and all that kind of stuff,
Ripley's Baby. Nice.
Yeah. And Blu-ray Addict says, I got a random one. Start bench cut, Night of the Demons, Idle Hands, and Evil Dead Rise. Ooh.
That is random.
Yeah. They're all kind of got that demonic possession vibe. And I'm guessing Blu-ray, you're talking about the original Night of the Demons. That's what I'm going to assume. I've never seen the remake, although I heard it's fun.
Remake's fine. You got Monica Keena's in it from Freddy vs. Jason, and what the hell's his name? Fuck, the dude
Edward Furlong.
Yes,
is he in it?
Yeah, he's in it.
Is that? I think didn't they dated for a little bit or something? Didn't they?
What?
I think they did. I've seen some like paparazzi pictures of them together, just looking like a couple of people from my hometown that are hard on their luck.
Edward Furlong. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Matt. Take it.
Well, I'm going to start one that I just watched for the first time. Idle Hands was the first time watch. I watched it last week. I don't know why I never watched it before because it was awesome. It was funny.
Super fun.
I mean, it wasn't scary whatsoever. But it was fun. Seth Green in there, Devin Sawa, young Jessica Alba. Looks like she's like 15 in that movie.
Yeah.
It's just funny. It got bad scores on Rotten Tomatoes and every other critic's website, but it's a blast. And the soundtrack is great. Offspring, a ton of it throughout. I'm going to go Idle Hands. I'm going to start Idle Hands. I'm going to bench Night of the Demons and cut Evil Dead Rise. I'm an Evil
All
Dead
right.
2013 guy, so I prefer that one.
Yeah, I mean that one's really good. I think Evil Dead Rise is good. It just doesn't, to me. Yeah, I mean it's
Do anything
the
different.
last one. It's the last one in my ranking, even though I enjoy it. Yeah, Idle Hands. It's been a really long time since I've seen it because that came out like right at the end of my high school days, or right at the beginning of college. I can't remember exactly. It was like in that foggy time. Where me and my friends were watching like 2 movies a night. And yeah, definitely had that like Evil Dead 2 kind of American Werewolf in London little touches in there as well.
I can see that.
Yeah, Devon Sawa's performance is pretty good there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna go Evil Dead Rise, Idle Hands, and Night of the Demons. That's what I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Because I don't know what it like. I like the comedy and everything, but if I'm usually more in the mood to watch something that's a bit more on the serious side. So I guess that would be Evil Dead Rise to some degree. Leanna's got one. Big League Chew, candy cigarettes, or Fun Dip?
Wow.
Cut.
Okay, so we got, you can either chew, smoke, or snort. It's up to you guys what you want to do.
I loved candy cigarettes back in the day when they still called them candy cigarettes.
Yeah.
And then they just called them candy sticks or something like that.
Candy dicks. Candy dicks. I love those. They're big, like 6 inches, 7 inches long. Really good stuff.
Yeah.
Big League Chew. I get that from my son, and then he chews the whole damn pack in like 3 seconds, and then has a big wad of gum, and then throws it away. So that's a fucking waste.
Damn, that is wasteful.
Fun Dip, honestly, I'd throw the stick away and just eat the powder. If it was me, I don't want the stick. I just want the powder.
Yeah, I kind of like that creamy, the creamy sugar, creamy sweet of the stick. I do like it. Yeah,
creamy on the end, the tip. Yep, 100%.
No, the whole damn thing.
The whole damn 2 inches is going in.
You really know, you feel like you have a problem when you're just at the end and you're just eating the candy stick of Fun Dip,
Too crazy with the stick. All right.
I'm gonna start Big League Chew because I love it so much. I really do love Big League Chew. I love original bubble gum. I got a thing for it, so I'm gonna start Big League Chew. I'll bench Fun Dip and I'll cut candy cigarettes because I revisited them later on in life. Nope, just something I liked when I was a kid.
Due to the fact that Fun Dip has a lot of flavors, I'm gonna start Fun Dip. I'm gonna bench Big League Chew and cut candy cigarettes because they don't have a flavor, so I don't really want to eat them.
Yeah, and usually the candy cigarette would be like wintergreen. I think was usually the flavor, that I would get as a kid. Wintergreen. That powdered beef jerky that came in a dip can was a favorite of mine. I remember that. That's amazing.
Stick it right down here and act like I'm chewing, and then just eat it. There's no point.
Adrian, I love Haribo gummy. I don't even care what it is. The twin snakes are really good. Yeah. The cherries are nice. Of course, the gummy bears. I mean, what kind of Haribo is not worth your time? They're all worth your time. Let's see here. Ooh, we got one from Eli Cortez. Says start bench cut Creep Show, Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead. Well, I'm gonna start Day of the Dead because I love it to death. It's my favorite zombie movie. Let's see here. I'm gonna start Day of the Dead, bench Night of the Living Dead, cut Creep Show. Yeah.
I'm gonna start Creep Show. I'm gonna bench Night of the Living Dead and cut Day of the Dead.
There you go. Just like Cody Snyder. Boom. Apple juice is goddamn refreshing, says Dean. Love it. Jojo 1996 says you sound like you should be on a radio show. That's why I started the channel, because I was like, somebody's got to hear my damn voice. I can't just talk into the mirror all the time, Jojo. Let's see here. I can get down with apple cider more than the juice. There you go.
I do like apple cider.
Start Exorcist, bench Omen, cut Rosemary's Baby. I'd imagine we're just falling so far behind in the chat, but that's exciting. I'm seeing that we've got 33 people watching. That is incredible. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to vote in the poll and hit that like button. Whichever stream you're watching on, hop on over to the other stream and hit the like as well.
We appreciate
that love. Yeah, for sure.
Heroic waffles.
Let's see here. Big Rod's got start bench cut. Get stuck with a killer abandoned. A killer in an abandoned town, cabin in the woods, camping, or an amusement park. Oh.
Is it a functioning amusement park is the question.
Yeah.
So we can ride some rides first.
Man. Yeah, and maybe if it's an amusement park, maybe you have some opportunity to use something as like a weapon or catch them in a trap or something like that. But if you're just in the town or in a cabin, it sort of lessens your options. I think I'm going to start amusement park. I'm going to bench abandoned town and cut cabin in the woods. Because again, if you're in a cabin in the woods and the killer's there, like you might just be effed, you know?
Ditto.
There it is.
Too much similarity. We're done. This show's over. End it.
The astronaut's wife. Yeah, Jamie, did you see that in the theater? I'd imagine you did. Just gonna throw out a couple of your guys. It's Night of the Demons bench idle cuts. Evil Dead Rise. All right. Night of the Demons Rise. Idle Hands. Jamie loves that Night of the Demons remake. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I still need to check it out.
You got to. It's perfect for Halloween.
Oh, and Furlong and Kina have a kid together. All right.
Was she drunk?
All right. Oh, that's fun. Edward Furlong, the kind of guy that your parents warn you about, right?
You bring him home and you say, what the hell is this? It's a joke.
Start Demons bench idle hands cut Evil Dead Rise. All right. Let's see here. Let's get gross, says Dean Renner. This is a good one. Start bench cut candy corn, circus peanuts, black licorice. Well, I really like two of those things.
I don't like any of them.
I'm gonna start candy corn, bench black licorice, and cut circus peanuts.
My son likes
circus peanuts. I never understood it. What are they supposed to taste like?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. What are they?
Like, I don't know. It's like this hard marshmallow that tastes like something. To me, it doesn't taste like peanut butter. I don't know if it's supposed to taste like orange or peaches or whatever. They just creep me out.
Here we go. Okay. Circus peanuts are a type of candy that tastes like artificial banana, but even more sugary.
Oh, so it's supposed to be like some banana bubblegum sort of. Whatever.
That's news to me.
I never picked up on that.
Me neither.
Maybe it's one of those things where the texture really kind of grossed me out on the circus peanuts. I don't know. Gory Tiger, what's happening? Devin Sawa wrote the lyrics of that song on my print. Which song? We must have missed the song. The one from the main song from Idle Hands, I'm guessing, with the Offspring.
Dave Vanderhoff.
They were hot for a minute there. Let's see here. Vanderhoff's in the chat. I'm so far behind. I don't want to miss out here. I'm going to star. There was one that I just saw here that I want to make sure. Oh my God, this one's great. It has nothing to do with Halloween, but we got to do it. Cody dropped one in as well. There we go. Okay.
Oh, Brooke's answer for the last one's good. I like it.
I'm so far behind. Heroic Waffles, how you doing?
Heroic. What a logo.
What a logo. Let's see here. Oh, got another one from Robert the Wolfman. Hopefully I don't miss these guys. If I miss one, feel free to drop it again. What's happening, Dave? Great to see you. Watching the World Series and Monday Night Football. That sounds like fun. We should have done that, Matt. We should have just watched the games and commented on them.
It would get a crowd.
This is what you must have been talking about. There you go.
Yep, cutting it all.
Cut. Man, candy corn, I really like. I don't know. Candy corn. And black licorice gets a bad rap. I think it is really tasty. But yeah, it's like, it's not as good as all the other kind of licorice. What can you do? What's happening, Jeff? We got John Doe Juggalo in the chat.
What's up?
Kicking it with us. All right, let's see here. There were some that we starred. Let's see. All right, get rid of that. There we go. Dynamite Tigers got one. Jesse and the Rippers, the Zack Attack, and California Dreams. Man,
I know 2 of them. What's the California Dreams?
there was literally a show called California Dreams. I think it was created by Aaron Spelling, who did like, you know, Saved by the Bell, and I think he did Melrose Place and all those shows as well. But yeah, I get the main focus of the show is that the main characters have a band. So instead of the Zack Attack was just like one episode that was like a dream or something, wasn't it? Something stupid like that.
I thought it was real.
It was like a dream that they went to, that they broke through, and yeah, not as good as the band in the Miami Connection. Have you seen that movie? Or is that what it's called? The Miami Connection? Oh my God. It is amazing. It is like the best. It's probably the most fun bad movie I've ever seen.
So bad it's good.
Or it's called something like that. Let me look it up. I'm sure it's already in the chat, but I want to
bad to the bone.
Yeah. The Miami Connection from 1987. Yeah, it is so awesome, dude. It is such a bad movie. They have multiple songs, and oh my God, the songs are so corny and amazing. I'm gonna start Jesse and the Rippers because you know, what's his face is an actual drummer that like played drums. He was the drummer for the Beach Boys at the time, John Stamos. So Jesse and the Rippers were like actual musicians. So I, you know, and one time they had the Beach Boys on. They played Kokomo.
They did?
On yeah, that's pretty cool. So and then I'll bench California Dreams. I'll throw him a bone since I'm pretty sure Zack Attack was just like a dream that Zack had about like what would have happened if his band got successful. They wouldn't be friends anymore. Some sort of bullshit.
No, ridiculous.
I don't know. I watched way too much Saved by the Bell as a kid. Like if people were like, what would you tell yourself as a kid? I'd be like, stop watching Saved by the Bell. It's a waste of time.
I love Saved by the Bell.
But it's fun, older Davey. Yeah, but what is it good for? Are you going to remember any of this?
Yes.
Just go back to watching the scary movies and playing guitar and trying to, you know, get with the ladies.
Impress the ladies.
How about you? Where are you sitting on this one?
We're starting the Zack Attack, my friend. We're starting the Zack Attack because we are friends forever and till the end of time. Okay.
And who plays what in Zack Attack? I'm guessing Zack plays guitar and sings, right?
He plays guitar, Slater's the drums.
Nice.
Lisa plays like
guitar or something, or
piano
what?
guitar, I think. And I think Kelly just sings, if I'm not mistaken.
So Lisa must be subbing.
No, and Screech
who plays bass?
Keyboard.
So somebody's got to be playing bass, right?
Or maybe it was Lisa playing the bass.
They should give the bass to Jessie because she's like 10 feet tall. So
she's not even there.
Awkward.
So,
she sucks.
Because she's too busy taking sleeping pills because she's so excited.
Yeah, I was trying to think to myself, was that when they replaced her with Tori, or they replaced her with like one of the other girls or whatever?
Does that make sense? Yeah. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Yeah. Why? Tori, get out of here. You're not even hot anyway. So leave.
Yeah.
And bring back Kelly. What's wrong with you?
You're too tough for Saved by the Bell.
Tori. Look at my leather jacket. I'll beat your ass.
You're too tough. Cody Snyder's got one that's start bench cut Dracula, Wolfman, and Frankenstein's monster.
It's a teenage Frankenstein.
Dracula is so tough to not start because he is just endured forever. But I love Frankenstein's monster. I think it's like a way, like really, really interesting. I'm going to start Frankenstein's monster. I'm going to bench Dracula and cut Wolfman. Sorry, Robert.
If we're talking the Frankenstein from the Monster Squad, I'd start him. Bogus. I'd start him now.
Monster Squad's amazing.
So good.
I think that counts because those are all based off the old Universal monsters. So like, for all intents and purposes, they're supposed to be, those versions of the characters.
Say that.
Couldn't copy them. Yeah.
If that's the case, I'm going to go with Frankenstein's monster. I'm going to start him. Dracula's performance in the Monster Squad's good.
Oh, dude, he calls the little girl a bitch.
You bitch.
God, the 80s were great. The 80s were great.
Close up their fucking clubhouse.
Like bad guys could do bad things in movies back then. There you go. Yeah.
I like the Wolfman though. So Frankenstein's monster, bench the Wolfman, cut Dracula.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think I'm just sleeping on the Wolfman because I haven't seen too many like Wolfman movies. Because I do think I think all the like I think that monster is interesting. The idea of that it's like an affliction, like something that you sort of like the Incredible Hulk or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, where it's like you're turning into something that you don't have any control over. I mean, I do like that. I have to watch more. And there's something so classic about Dracula. I don't know what it is. Robert the Wolfman's got one. Start bench cut. The Howling, Werewolf in London, American Werewolf in London, or just Werewolf in London? Werewolf in London, right? Bad Moon. I think Werewolf in London is an old one. I think it's one of the classics.
It's really not an American Werewolf in London.
Maybe it is.
Okay, I was making sure I've seen Bad Moon. I have.
Oh, I guess he must be referencing an American Werewolf in London. Maybe there's a movie called like Werewolf of London or something like that. I don't know. Shit. I don't think I've ever seen Bad Moon.
I've seen it once.
But I don't know.
He said American Werewolf.
Okay.
That's a movie? I'm looking.
American Werewolf in London? Yeah, that's a classic.
No, in the chat he just says it just says American Werewolf.
I think what he means is American Werewolf in London. I think.
Yeah, I'm not finding it.
Let me jump. I think I'd have to start American Werewolf in London. Bench the Howling. I haven't seen Bad Moon, so it's getting cut just, by proxy.
Yeah. And I'm going to start American Werewolf in London. Just rewatched it probably a week or so ago as well. Love that movie to death. I'm going to bench Bad Moon, and I don't like the Howling at all, so I'm going to cut the Howling.
It's been so long. I think I've only seen the first two Howlings. I don't even know if the others are worth watching.
There's so many.
What was the fourth one that's called marsupials or something like that? Where they're like, I love it. It's sort of like how Troll 2 has goblins in it. So it's like, why did you name something and then like basically turned it into something else? Jamie Hart says start the Howling, bench American Werewolf, cut Bad Moon.
There's 8 Howling movies.
Wow, that's crazy.
8.
And Jamie Hart's seen all of them in the theater except for the last 4 that only came out on VHS. Blu-ray says start American Werewolf, bench the Howling, and I've never seen Bad Moon. So right there with us as well. Herbert says start the Howling, bench an American Werewolf, cut Bad Moon. So no Bad Moon love. No Bad Moon love.
You're right
here.
The Howling 3, marsupials.
Marsupials. And Mel pops in and says maybe he means American Werewolf in Paris. Oh,
it's not that bad.
It came out at such an odd time, like they couldn't really go full bore into the digital effects, but they're still gonna try. You know what I mean? Like it was
pretty rough.
It was a strange time. Werewolf of London came out in 1935, so that was the one that I was thinking of.
Well, I'm not gonna watch that.
Y'all killing me. I didn't want to type it all out. Yeah, your laziness brought the whole stream to a grinding halt. And welcome to the chat, by the way, Mel. Welcome.
Hey, Mel.
Let's see. What else do we got here? I'm just making sure I haven't missed one. It doesn't look like anyone else has dropped one in. Do you have another one over on your side, Matt?
Well, we got to do. I mean, it is a Halloween one and everything, so we got to talk Halloween franchise here. So
yeah,
I'm trying to think of something that's a little odd than usual. Let me see. Let's go start bench cut. Halloween 3, Halloween Ends, and I guess Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. I guess they're kind of the odd
Oh,
ones.
the 3 hated.
Yeah.
Well, not hated, but the 3 oddballs. I guess 2 of these are hated. I don't think Halloween 3 is hated anymore.
No, fuck no. Everybody loves that.
Yeah, and even if you're not a big fan of it, you're probably like, well, it's I just don't love it. Okay, good. This is great. Gosh, I'm gonna piss everyone off here in the chat. I'm gonna start Halloween Ends. I'm gonna bench RZH2 and I'm gonna cut Halloween 3.
You bastard. Fucking whore.
It's just how I'm feeling now. I just watched Halloween 3 the other day,
Me too.
and I think, it's relatively high on my ranking, but it is slow. I think there's a couple things that could happen there in the middle that would like energize me a little bit as the story goes on. But I think there's plenty to love. I love all of these movies. These are all must watches every year for me. Yeah. So there we go.
You already know where I'm gonna start. You probably don't even need me to say it. I'm gonna start Halloween Ends because I love it. I haven't watched it yet this October, so I'm kind of saving it to cherish it. Bench Halloween 3 because I really do like it, and I'm gonna cut Rob Zombie's H2 because I don't like it, and I'm not gonna watch it. So there you go.
Boom. There it is.
Simple.
Yeah, that one is RZH2, that's one of those things. That's like you can meet a Halloween fan and ask them like, how do you feel about these 3 movies, and get a good idea of if you're a similar kind of Halloween fan. Let's see here. We got Doomsday's Crypt became a YouTube member.
Thanks,
I don't know if that over. I think that's over on your channel, right? Because that's linked up through yours. Nice, man. That is awesome.
Thanks, buddy.
Welcome to the Fatch Monsters family. Doomsday's Crypt. Hell yeah. Cody's got one that has nothing to do with Halloween, but it's a fun one. Simpsons, Beavis and Butthead, South Park.
Let's see.
Man,
you know what?
I'm gonna cut
any of these.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut Beavis and Butthead just because I have fun with them, but I think the other 2 shows are just so smart. I think I'll start The Simpsons because that is like the show, like one of the big shows I grew up on, but I think South Park's amazing. So South Park's getting benched, but if I were born 10 years later, it would be South Park that would be getting the start.
Well, like I said, I don't watch any of these really, but I'd start The Simpsons, bench South Park, cut Beavis and Butthead.
Right. Yeah, dang Cody, indeed. Leanna, that is tough. Yeah. Herbert says, Matt, if you love Silver Bullet, you'll like Bad Moon.
I've seen it. It's good, but I'm a Silver Bullet guy. 100%.
Coors Light all the way.
Yeah, Silver Bullet. 100% drunk.
Got to drink 20 of them to get a buzz, but damn it, you'll do it.
It's just water.
Yeah. Start H3, bench RZH2, cut ends. All right. So we know where Brooke stands on that one. Cut ends. Wait.
I think
start RZ Halloween 2, bench Season of the Witch, and cut ends. Is that what you're saying there, JoJo?
I think he's benching ends and cutting Season of the Bitch.
All right.
Hater.
Season of the Stash. Cut the walking wall, says Robert the Wolfman. But he's so awesome. It must piss off all the other slasher icon fans out there that Michael is just a walking wall, yet he's infinitely more interesting than any of the other slasher characters. That must piss everyone off, right? Because he hardly has to do anything. Dynamite Tiger, start bench cut E.T. Mac and Me, that little swinging creature thing from I remember Flight of the Navigator, but I probably haven't seen it in like 30 years, like no joke. Mac and Me is just I'll start E.T., I'll bench Flight of the Navigator, I'll cut Mac and Me. Ugh, Mac and Me. Bad.
I don't know what the Flight of the Navigator is. So
I think it was like a Disney movie. They used to, when they would play it on TV, like once a year when I was a kid, like on ABC, and it would always be split up between two nights. I don't remember very much of it. Like I couldn't really tell you the plot other than this kid gets like lost near his house, and when he wakes up, his family have all aged like 15 or 20 years or something crazy like that. It's weird.
I can't even answer the question. I guess start E.T. and that's it.
Have you seen Mac and Me?
I think I know what it is, but I don't think I ever actually watched the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've only seen Mac and Me with the Mystery Science Theater 3000 commentary. It's bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Enz is not confused. It knows what it is. It's a love story.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Yeah, I don't think, to me, I don't think it's confused, but I totally get that, you know, for a lot of people that went and saw it, they were like, what the hell's going on? What happened here?
There was a love
Let's see
story.
here.
Get over it.
Yeah. Doomsday's Crypt says, can watch any Halloween. Hated Resurrection, but Ends is now my least favorite.
Okay.
Yeah,
you totally not redeemed yourself.
Done. I still watch Resurrection even though I don't like it.
If it's on AMC, I'll watch it.
Cody says start Beavis and Butthead, bench South Park, cut Simpsons. All right.
Wow.
Damn. Dynamite Tiger says Mac and Me, start Mac and Me, bench ET, cut the creature thing. All right.
Cut the creature thing.
Start Ends, bench Season of the Witch, cut RZH2.
Thank you, Ashton.
Yeah,
See, we agree.
Mm-hmm.
You always cancel me. It's bullshit.
Yeah. Always get canceled just for being a Broncos fan. For the rest of when it's not football season, he's totally fine. You know.
Yeah, I know. It's messed up.
Start South Park, bench Simpsons, cut Beavis and Butthead. Start Beavis and Butthead, bench Simpsons, cut South Park. That's daring. Been watching it week to week when a new episode is on since season 11. Yeah, I totally fell off with South Park. Just the older I got, it was so tough to like remember to watch every show all the time. So I totally fell off with that one. Let's see here. I'm going to hop on over back to, let's see here. One of mine. I've got another one that's candy related. It's pretty much all of the ones that I've got here. Let's see here. Three Musketeers, Snickers, Milky Way. Three Musketeers, Snickers, Milky Way.
That's start Milky Way, bench Three Musketeers, cut Snickers. I don't like Snickers at all.
Oh, don't like Snickers. Interesting.
They're gross. They got all the peanuts inside. I mean, peanuts.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, because I like all three of these candy bars, but a lot of people are like, well, why wouldn't you go with Snickers? Because it's got like a little bit of everything. And I'm like, well, what if you're just not in the mood for everything? You know, like I think Milky Way, there's the nougat and the caramel's great. And then sometimes like Three Musketeers is all I need. Yeah. I am going to, this is really tough. I think I might do it the same. I'm going to do, start Three Musketeers, bench Milky Way. No, start Milky Way, bench Three Musketeers, cut Snickers. I'm doing it.
He's doing it all night.
It's got nougat. There we go. Start Three Musketeers, bench Snickers, cut Milky Way. And Leanna's like, no, dude, no. He's killing me.
He's killing me.
Start Snickers, bench Milky Way, cut Three Musketeers.
That's a good question, JoJo.
Got any noogs?
Are we talking normal Snickers?
Yeah, we're just going with the standard. What I should have done is done three different Snickers like against each other, because don't they have like there's like the Snickers with the peanut butter instead of the peanuts?
Snickers brownie, Snickers peanut butter brownie, Snickers almonds, Snickers cashews.
Brownies?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I had no idea.
Too many.
And Cody Snyder says Twix is greater than all of them.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm a 100 grand guy though. Nobody likes those.
That's got like the Rice Krispies in it.
It's got the rice. It's just chocolate rice. The Rice Krispie things in caramel. or caramel, however you.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. 100 grand is good. I guess that they were never. It was never a go-to, but I enjoy them for sure.
I eat all my kids when they get them, so they'll be giving them to me soon.
There are so many different kinds, JoJo. Absolutely. Damn, when the hell did Snickers become a multiverse?
It's like Avengers.
Yeah.
Snickers assemble.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm like, I want to Google all Snickers varieties.
What
Let's
about
see.
a zero bar? You know what that is?
I don't know if I know what a zero bar is.
I used to eat them back in the day. It's like the most generic wrapper ever. Let me see.
I don't
see if I can.
So there's regular Snickers. There's let's see here. Almond Snickers, peanut butter Snickers, Snickers white, Snickers peanut butter brownie.
That's racist, man. Snickers white.
Yeah, like white chocolate. I think that might be pretty good. I do think white chocolate, for whatever reason, people are not into it, but I think it's got a good flavor. Don't know why people hate on that. Never understood it. Yeah, I didn't know that, Dean, but yeah, Snickers clearly have jumped the fence. They're off the farm. They have become a multiverse. They are their own thing. It's like all the different Spider-Mans. JoJo had 100 grand bar for the first time yesterday. Weird that you mentioned that.
Oh my gosh, it's my jam.
Oh damn! Look at that. A Raiders fan and a Bronco fan can both come together and eat 100 grand together.
Here's the thing, you know, Big Rod. I'll get one. You start on one end, I'll start on the other. We'll meet in the middle, and then that's it. We're done. Forget it, man.
Hey, if it's a fun size, you're meeting in the middle right away.
Holy shit! One bite and you're already touching.
Get right to it. Eli Cortez. Eli Cortez has got a good one. The Thing, Halloween in the Mouth of Madness.
Whoa!
This is like, so picking between Halloween and The Thing is like the most, that is the Sophie's choice. That's the most unjust question to ask a horror fan. To have to pick between those two.
What? Jeepa Creepa, loving the name, and the comment is hilarious, my friend. If that's a real story, what's going on? Pretty messed up. There you go.
An old woman handed out candy when I was a kid, and a group of us were waiting on the doorstep. She opened the door, smiled, turned around, and farted into the bowl of candy, then handed them out, laughing.
I
guess she's like, I'll beat you to the trick. There it is.
And then he says, now every Jeepa, you sick son of a bitch.
That's so funny.
She had it coming.
That is 100%. Too funny.
What the hell is our topic?
Our topic is The Thing, Halloween, or In the Mouth of Madness. Yeah, you're ahead of the chat.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh, John Carpenter flickies.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, that's coming up in November. Me and Cody Leach, top 10 Carpenter films. Don't want to miss it. Little plug, even though I'm on my own channel right now, so I guess it's not really plugging. But
plug into my folks. Why not?
So we got. We'll start Halloween, of course. Bench The Thing, cut in the Mouth of Madness. That's actually very easy.
Yeah, that's one way to go about it. I think just to be different, I'll start The Thing. I'll bench Halloween. I'll cut in the Mouth of Madness. It's so tough. I love Halloween so much, but The Thing, I think you can say that The Thing is a better movie, but still enjoy Halloween more. Do
you like In the Mouth of Madness? I've only ever watched it once.
I do.
I do like it.
I mean, it's definitely got like all those 90s horror movies have 90s movies just have a weird kind of feel to them. A lot of them. Like they're sort of dreamy and surreal. So
yeah, I got that.
I like it, and it, I think the biggest crime of In the Mouth of Madness is maybe it doesn't have like a Carpenter look to it. Like it just looks like a movie that was made by somebody, and you find out that it has John Carpenter's name on it, so I think that's the biggest crime that it made. But I do enjoy In the Mouth of Madness. It is a total mindfuck of a movie. And I looked up the Zero Bar, Matt. I totally know what you're talking about. I've never eaten one of these, but it sounds really tasty. I'm gonna have to try a Zero Bar out.
What the fuck are you doing? Stop flashing.
Leanna says I love Score bars.
Score bars.
The cheese stands alone. The Score bar, that's like a taffy covered in chocolate.
I can picture what it looks like, but I don't know what it is.
I think it's taffy covered in chocolate. I think
taffy covered in chocolate.
Some
Score. Like yep, buttery toffee covered in chocolate. So it's a heat bar. Pretty much.
I guess so, or is it a different? Maybe it's just a different formula.
Do dig Heath bars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to break a tooth? Grab some toffee. Just or use a now and later, old school now and later. Blu-ray Addicts got one here. Start, bench, cut, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper.
Coca-Cola.
I'm gonna start Dr. Pepper, bench Coca-Cola, and cut Pepsi.
I'm not even gonna talk about this one because Davey just said my answer. So we're good.
I don't drink soda very often, but
no, I don't.
You know.
Victor.
Yes, Dynamite Zero is the silver wrapper. It's got that cool look. That
I associate it with Dollar General for some reason. That's what I associate it with.
There you go. Why.
It's just always there in the front.
We got Reese's Cups. I've got one with Reese's Cups too, but I'm pretty I was like, man, it's just gonna win out in everybody's start bench cup. But yeah, Reese's peanut butter cups, Butterfingers or Mounds. I'm gonna cut Mounds, not the biggest coconut guy.
I love coconut.
I don't dislike it, but just like between these two, I think I'm going to start Butterfinger, but I want the old recipe. They changed the recipe recently. I want like a 1988. I want to time travel to 88, eat a Butterfinger, and then Reese's peanut butter cups, and then Mounds for me.
Straight up. I gotta go Mounds. I like Mounds. So
You're starting Mounds.
Bench Butterfingers, cut Reese's Cups. I know people love Reese's Cups so much.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
A lot of people, I hear so many people that are like, they're the best. Like, it doesn't get any better. You know?
I don't get it, man.
It's just chocolate and peanut butter. Like, you can do that at home. Real. No.
It's grainy and weird.
And you can basically make your own. You know, you just do like little peanut butter balls, dip them in chocolate, put them in the freezer, call them moose balls. There you go. Done.
The Reptar bar. Fuck yeah.
Eli Cortez says, John Carpenter's Vampires, The Forsaken, Queen of the Damned. Man, I've only seen John Carpenter's Vampires out of all those 3 movies.
I'm there with you, Davey.
All right. So we'll start that one. We'll cut the other 2.
I do need to rewatch Vampires for the ranking because I remember liking it, but it's not a movie I watch often, so I definitely need a refresher on that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it since it came out like on VHS. You know, I must have been late high school or something like that, or, you know, I remember thinking it was pretty fun. James Woods is just hilarious, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh, piece of candy.
What's happening? Adam Bryant, how you doing, man? Great to see you hanging out. Let's see. We got Jamie Hart saying it better than anyone else can. Don't forget to spank that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Death Squad and the Fatch Monster fam. And if you're catching this on the replay, leave a comment. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, guys, leaving comments after the live streams are done is massive because YouTube basically cuts the legs out from under a live stream about a day after it runs.
Yeah. It's over.
Yep. Awesome. Dynamite Tiger says consider the like button spanked. There we go. Everyone's start the thing. Bench Halloween, cut in the mouth of madness. All right. Oh, Cody Snyder, ever the iconoclast. Dropping start madness, bench Halloween, cut the thing. Oh, my heart. My heart.
He cut it.
I know 2 movies I'm not going to be watching with Cody Snyder, The Thing or Halloween Ends. You know, Look at even Mel can't believe it. I'm pretty sure. I'm just reading into that reaction that's for Cody right
It
there.
has to be.
Uh,
It has to be. I know Sam Neill's great, but come on.
yeah. Start bench cut Tales of Halloween Trick or Treat WNUF Halloween Special. I still haven't seen. I haven't seen Tales of Halloween or the WNUF. I've got the WNUF special in my playlist on Shudder. Is
What
it
is
something I should watch? It's like a movie that came out like I think it was like 15 years ago or something like that, but it's made to look like it's from the 80s. It has like 80s commercials and everything, and it's like a late night show host that goes into like an actual haunted house.
Never heard of it.
So it's like it's that movie and Ghostwatch have been said to be like the big inspirations for Late Night with the Devil. But WNUF is like you're literally watching somebody taped it while it was on TV, and like you're watching their tape with all the commercial breaks and everything.
Never seen it, and
I've heard good things.
This is I mean I have it. Hold on. Okay, I had to make sure it was the right Trick or Treat, not Trick or yeah, you know what I mean. Not the heavy metal one, not the heavy metal one that people love. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not that good, but people love it, so they can have it. I guess.
Trick or Treat.
Yeah, the 80s rock star one. I don't like it.
Yeah, I thought it was. I've only seen it once. I just watched it on like Friday or something like that. I thought it was okay. Like, yeah, it didn't. I can see why it didn't spawn a franchise, but I didn't hate watching it.
I'm not a
didn't fall in love, but didn't hate it.
I didn't fall in love with Trick or Treat either, which I know everybody loves Trick or Treat. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Tales of Halloween. I know I've seen it once or twice, but
that's an anthology. Is it an anthology movie?
Yeah. I don't know if it's that memorable. I'm cutting obviously the special because I no idea what it is. So I'm gonna start Tales of Halloween. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna stick to my guns of not loving Trick or Treat. So Trick or Treat is gonna be benched. There you go.
Trick or Treat gets benched. All right. Yeah, Trick or Treat. Like I think it's fine. Like you said, the cool thing about anthologies is some stories work really well.
And
we
like Sam, but
yeah,
we like Sam. He's cute until he takes the fucking mask off, and then he's fucking terrifying.
I think it's like a really easy movie to watch because it just moves along economically. So I think that's the cool, like a great thing about it. It's easy to watch this time of year. But it is crazy to see all the merchandise that's out there for Trick or Treat when it's one movie from like almost 20 years ago. And like, that's kind of wild,
And they keep coming. Same thing with Killer Clowns from Outer Space. One movie and it's like a huge deal. When really, how many people actually even seen the movie?
Yeah. And I think, maybe the thing with Killer Clowns is it's a bit more of a cult classic because it's older and it's just so like wacky and creative. I do think it stands out like aesthetically, the way the Chiodos brothers like would design everything and all that, like really, really amazing work. There's nothing about like other than the design of Sam, there's nothing about Trick or Treat that really like stands out to me in like a stylistic kind of way. But it's crazy because everyone's like, is Art the Clown a horror icon? But man, everywhere you go, you get Sam from Trick or Treat all over the place as if he's an icon for one film. It's wild.
I don't get it.
It's wild, man. It's fucking crazy. Let's see here. Do you have another one lined up here, Matt?
Trick or Treat's used already, so I can't do that one. Fuck. I mean, this is kind of an easy one, though. We're going back to Halloween franchise again. Better sequel, start bench cut. Halloween 2, of course, 1981. Fuck. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Or Halloween 2018. Halloween 2018. Which
All right.
better sequel, start, bench, cut?
That's a good one. I'm going to start Halloween 2018, and I'm going to bench Halloween 2, and I'm going to cut Halloween 4. I'm that kind of jerk.
He's a fucking jerk. Halloween 2 is my 31 Days of Slashed Over movie of the day, so I was watching that today, which I've definitely grown an appreciation to it, for sure, compared to how I used to feel about it. I'm getting to the point where I'm probably gonna jump Halloween 2 over 4, which I didn't think would happen, but I think it's on the path to doing it. I would start 18, obviously. Adore that movie very much. I'm gonna bench H2 and cut Halloween 4. I'm doing it.
All right. Hell yeah. Wow. There you have it, folks. I want to see what everyone else is doing too. This is a good one, Matt. Let's see here. Start H2, bench 2018, cut 4 with regret. I mean, that's the fun thing about these is like you can love all three and then just trying to find a way to rank them all. Start 4, bench 18, cut 2. Wow. The disrespect. I'm just joking. Just joking, Raymond. Start Halloween 2, bench Halloween 2018, cut 4. All right.
2018's hanging around. Nice.
Yeah. Dean just watched H4 last night. I've seen it a couple times this season as well.
I watched it the other day myself.
Start Halloween 4, but I can't cut 2018 or Halloween 2. Never. You have to, Herbert. That's just part of the game. So you lose. No, I'm just
You're done.
Start Halloween 2, bench 18, cut 4. All right.
18 is awesome. No, Eli, you son of a bitch.
Wow.
The first one.
Whoa.
The first one.
I'm out of here. No, I'm just joking. Start Halloween 2, bench Halloween 4, cut H18. Wow. Okay. Going against the grain. I dig it, Eli. I dig it. We got Buccaneer Bruce. What's happening? Buccaneer Bruce says start 2018, bench H2, cut Halloween 4. Yeah. Wow. Let's see here. Start 2018, bench H2, cut H4, F the Thorn trilogy.
F it right in the ass.
Yeah.
Yep, Eli is.
Jeepa Creepa is like, yo, why didn't Rachel hand over Jamie?
I know, right? You could have just been like, you know what? This ain't my real sister.
Yeah.
And then he left her alone. Straight.
Yeah, don't worry. She won't even be acknowledged by the timeline after the next 2 movies. So yeah, let me just hand her on over to you. There you go. Home free.
Can't make it past grade 6.
Which one do you like, her getting killed by Michael Moore or getting shot by Wynn in the hospital?
Like he's in the fucking mafia.
Yeah, it's like a Godfather thing. Yep.
You stole my money from the drops. You're done.
So funny. So funny.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Michael, obviously.
I told you I'd come after your family. Eli's got a good one here. Start, bench, cut, Unsolved Mysteries, The Twilight Zone, Tales from the Crypt. Man. Unsolved Mysteries creeped the hell out of me when I was a kid. Like, I'd hear the music. I'd be laying in bed trying to go to sleep. My parents would be watching it in the family room, and I could hear the music like through my door, and it just gave me nightmares. Great show. I think I'm going to start The Twilight Zone, Eli, and I'm going to bench Tales from the Crypt, and I'll cut Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah. Twilight Zone is just so good.
I guess I'll start Tales from the Crypt, bench Unsolved Mysteries, and cut The Twilight Zone, because I don't think I ever watched it, to be honest.
Oh, man. Twilight Zone is fun. I had no idea, like, until I dove into those maybe like 10 or 15 years ago, that Rod Serling, the host of the show, wrote like half of the episodes. I had no idea.
Really?
I just thought he was like the host. So I was like, oh, they just picked a guy that's got like swagger or whatever, slick back hair, the suit, the cigarette, like he's just cool. And I'm like, oh no, that's the guy like writing some of the best episodes. And then Richard Matheson, who wrote Stir of Echoes, and he wrote I Am Legend, like all that kind of stuff. Like he wrote a shitload of the episodes of the Twilight Zone as well. It's a fun show. I mean, if you can watch a black and white show from the 60s, which not everyone can, I think it's pretty damn good.
It's not gonna happen, but maybe.
Yeah, I know you're not a big fan of the black and white. Huh?
No.
Yeah, it's okay. If you're a fan of the blue light, look at it. You got it going on now.
Had to change it. Since
were you getting blind?
Had to do something. Christian was making fun of me earlier, so making fun of my shirt and
Christian, come on.
This was a gift. The shirt was a gift, so I had to wear it.
What is it? Is it Michael with what does he got?
He's flicking somebody off.
Oh, it's amazing. It's great.
It was a gift. I gotta show some love.
This might be the last one that I've got, I think, for the night. Because we've sort of covered some of the other ground that I had in here. So yeah, start bench cut. I got another candy one. Sweet Tarts, Skittles, and Starburst.
Real quick, do you remember Shock Tarts?
Yeah, and then they changed the name to Shockers. And I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, they should have a shirt. They should have a shirt where the tube of Shockers goes right here, and it's just on the shirt. It just says Shockers. It'd be amazing.
I like that. Yeah. See? It goes perfect with his backwards cap. I don't know if that's a compliment or a hater.
You know what? By the way, what's up, Christian? Thank you so much for jumping in, man. I'll take it as a compliment that Christian jumped in to throw you some shit.
Thanks, Christian.
He's yet to throw me any shit, so I'm guessing he likes you more, which is okay. But I'll get there. I'll get there. That's true. That's true. Maybe he just saw it in the feed, though. Maybe I've been bugging hard in the feeds lately.
You're more popular, so it happens.
Dude, you've been doing this for 4 years. There's no way I'm more popular.
You definitely
no
are.
way.
I stick with TikTok now. Fuck it. My Broncos people love me over there.
Nice. That's awesome, dude.
It's impossible to get monetized though. Like it's really fucking hard on TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok to me, I'm just like one more thing I need to try to worry about. Like, ugh. Eli, I have not seen Encounter with the Unknown. No.
With the big rod. Back to
so yeah, Sweet Tart, Skittles, Starburst. Let's do it, folks.
I'm starting.
When I say let's do it, I mean rank the candy.
No, bend the fuck over.
I mean the levels, not sex.
Start Starburst for sure. I mean,
okay.
The juice it gets shot in there from like rocket ships and shit, like the commercials show us. So it got to be real.
To me, aren't Starburst? They're just like Tootsie. Like it just tastes like a square Tootsie.
I know, but
it's pretty much the same.
The juice just flows out of your mouth.
I think those are Gushers.
No shit. I got those upstairs right now. I should go get some. They're good. I love Gushers. I
love that this one is really putting you through it.
We're gonna start Starburst, bench Sweet Tarts, cut Skittles.
Okay.
Probably because my son, because he chews the Skittles up and then he just spits them fucking out for some reason. I don't.
What? He only wants the candy off of him.
I don't get it. He's like, I want Skittles, and then you don't eat them anyway. So I don't get it.
So yeah, Skittles. I think the trick is because the slogan is "Taste the Rainbow." I think the trick is to get one of each flavor in your mouth in every bite, or that it should just be like a random ass party of flavors. None of this picking out flavors to eat in order or anything like that. You taste the fucking rainbow, or you put the candy down. I am going to start Sweet Tarts. I'm going to bench Skittles, and I'm going to cut Starburst.
Bitch.
I love Sweet Tarts to death. The big chewy ones, the small hard ones, the even smaller hard ones. I love them all. I love all the Sweet Tarts.
Balls, discs, whatever they are. As long as they're in your mouth, you're having a good day.
Yes. I do, man. Shockers or Shock Tarts, loved those growing up. But by the end of the tube, my tongue is all cut up from that sour
Holy
sugar.
shit, dude!
I'm getting like sweat under my eyes just
not
thinking
wrong.
about how sour they are.
Holy shit, man! A vintage collectible of Wonka Shock Tarts, $80 on eBay.
$80 for a tube or a box?
A tube from 2001.
So did they get rid of Shockers after they changed the name to Shockers?
Let me see. I see what you're talking about. The Shockers.
Shock Tarts is a better name.
No, I think. Oh, they did change. They're still around, but they're now called Sweet Tarts Chewy Sours.
Oh, gotcha.
Supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see a picture of them. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're pretty much the same thing, but they're just like Sweet Tarts Chewy now. Okay.
Gotcha.
So they're around, just not called Shocker because that was, yeah. Somebody complained.
Why did they ever change the name? It's hilarious. It was the official candy of the Dane Cook comedy tour.
Oh, fuck you, Steeler. Sorry. I hate him with the
rainbow.
Sorry.
What happened? Did they just score a touchdown?
They're winning 23-6. I mean, does it matter?
Oh, wow.
They're playing the Giants. They're terrible. Doesn't really matter.
I figured they would win this game, right? The Giants are totally falling apart. Start bench cut Daniel Jones or two of the people from the audience. Cut Daniel Jones. I can't believe it. Looks like he's still in the game. I can't believe that. I cannot. But you'd figured they would just, show some mercy there. Let's see here. Start Sweet Tarts, bench Skittles, cut Starburst. All right, Eli, my guy. Let's see here. My brother eats all the chocolate off the peanut M&Ms and spits out the peanuts. There's just regular M&Ms.
Just get regular then, yeah.
Yeah. Sweet Tarts are the shiznits, Eli, absolutely.
Dude, speaking of flavors, like M&Ms there's a shit ton of M&M flavors.
Yeah. I like the pretzel ones and the crispy ones because the crispy ones are like little Kit Kat balls. The pretzels are great because I'll take some salt with my chocolate any day of the week. Why the hell not?
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, peanut M&Ms are classic.
Do they make Butterfinger BBs? They don't make those anymore, do they?
No, that was like a mid-90s thing.
They were so good.
They probably make the little like Butterfinger bonbons that you can get in like an ice cream pint kind of thing, because I think they do something like that. I do have one. I can do one really quick that's all peanut butter related since we're kind of talking about it. We're bringing back the Reese's peanut butter cup, but then Reese's Pieces and peanut butter M&Ms. Start bench cut if you dare.
Okay, so just straight up peanut butter M&Ms.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna start Reese's Pieces. Yeah, for sure. Starting Reese's Pieces. I don't know why, but the wrapper just reminds me of the 80s. So
yeah,
they're good. We're gonna go with those. Bench peanut M&Ms, peanut butter M&Ms. Cut Reese's cups because I hate them. I don't like them.
That's hilarious.
So bad.
Yeah, I love that though, Matt. So many people are so in love with the damn Reese's peanut butter cups.
Not at all.
I think I'm gonna start the Reese's Pieces. I'll bench the peanut butter cup. I'll cut peanut butter M&Ms just because every time I've ever eaten peanut butter M&Ms, they just like almost melt away into nothing. I don't feel like I really get to enjoy them very much out of all the peanut buttery candies. But man, Reese's Pieces, I do this thing where I put a few in my mouth and I just sort of let the candy shell melt a little bit. And then just like start pushing the peanut butter like all around my mouth. It's very, very satisfying. I try to make it last, right?
Don't we all, buddy? Don't we all?
It only gives me pure enjoyment. Nothing dirty. Nothing dirty at all.
No.
Nothing.
I like mallet.
I told him that Jamie says I told him that they had plain M&Ms and he said they don't give him the satisfaction that the peanut ones do.
So You get the chocolate with a hint of peanut, I'm assuming, is what makes it
yeah, a little. And yeah, I guess, that's borderline sociopathy, I think, Jamie. Just because of the control of it all.
They're not sunflower seeds, damn it.
That's what I'm thinking, is like he wants to eat his peanut M&Ms like they're sunflower seeds. Like, what's going on here? That's hilarious.
What's up, Chester?
PB Max was delicious. I don't know if I ever had a PB Max.
PB Max.
It sounds familiar. I just don't know if I've had it. Medley Man, we're gonna get to yours. I see you've got a couple here.
A candy bar. Oh my god, this continued a long time ago.
What about the Take 5 where it's just like it's got everything? It's
Take
like
5
caramel, peanut butter, fucking pretzels in there too. Yeah.
The pretzels make it.
What's happening, Chester? Start peanut butter cups, bench PCs, cut PB M&Ms. See, peanut butter cups are getting a lot of love here.
I gotta be
the start cups.
It's cool. It's fine. Yeah.
Just the tip of the peanut, I guess.
Oh, just the tip.
Peen tip.
This is disgusting.
Wow.
We're done.
This is I hope there are no children around because this is vile. No, I'm just
talking about peanuts.
And Chester's jumping into the
all right, Chester.
But he puts in H6. Oh, so do you want us to? Did somebody else do that one and I just missed it?
I didn't see that one.
Okay,
that's a good one.
Let's do this one. Let's do start bench cut, Halloween 2, Curse of Michael Myers, and Kills. I'm actually wearing my Curse shirt right now.
Hey, George P.
It's the most Davey Deathray shirt to go with my frontwards hat. Right,
it suits him so well. I usually wear it frontwards, but my wife likes when I wear my hat backwards, so I wear it backwards.
Yeah, however you feel comfortable,
But pantsless regardless, right, Davey?
Sure, all the time. Only wearing a solo cup right now.
A red one.
A really big one. It's very, very big. It's quite large.
I had a Dixie cup, but that was just me. Don't tell anybody.
Makes me think of mall rats. Waste not, want not.
I'm gonna start Kills. I am. A movie I did not like. A movie I didn't like at all, but I've come around to Kills a lot.
Nice.
Start Kills, bench H2, cut H6.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking theatrical cut, I'm probably gonna cut H6 as well. Yeah, I think I would do the same as you, Matt. Kills, that's in my top 5 on my ranking, so I'd go Kills, H2, Curse. Yeah, abso-fruitly. Let's see here. Jamie's still defending her brother with this odd obsession.
You did see how many fireworks. Okay, whatever.
Let's see here. Did P Rich got hit with copyright? What happened? Who's P Rich?
Isn't that the Hatchet Boys?
Oh, is that who that is? Oh, shit.
I believe.
Oh,
shit. How to get hit? Played a movie on screen? I've done that before, but I didn't get a copyright.
Dude, I've tried to watch Plan 9 and they just friggin' took me down. I'm like, it's public domain. Back off.
I watched 8 minutes of Pray at Night before it got cut.
Oh, gotcha. I don't know if you can mirror the image or like put it diagonally like they do on the places that rip off all the sports stuff.
My buddy does that. He puts the movie down in the bottom, but it's like so far away that you can make out what scene they're on, but you can't like see it 100% clearly, so it never gets hit.
I saw that on somebody else was doing a stream where they were watching one of the Halloween movies or whatever, but it was like tiny in the background, so you could see them and it was like way behind, and I'm like, you could actually follow along. I'm like, oh, that's freaking creative. That's what we got to do. Maybe that's what we got to do. Let's see here. I want to grab Medley Man's, and then I think we're probably going to be wrapping up after that. Let's see here. Boom, boom. There we go. So Medley Man's got a start bench cut, Texas Chainsaw 2, Child's Play remake, Scream 5. Great movies Davey doesn't like for whatever reason.
Okay.
I've explained those reasons for sure.
I was a little confused at first, but that makes sense.
I'm going to start Texas Chainsaw 2. I'm going to bench Scream 5, and I'll cut the Child's Play remake. That's pretty easy.
I'm going to start Scream 5. I'm going to bench the Child's Play remake, and I'm going to cut Texas Chainsaw 2.
I think I would have more fun the second time watching Texas Chainsaw 2. I don't know what it is. I prefer those movies to be grim and not try to be funny.
And hump people with a chainsaw.
But it is like a wild, like rock and roll good time. Like I'll say that about Texas Chainsaw. Like if you're going into it just for like a party feel, I totally get it. That's not what I look for in Texas Chainsaw. So that's why it's, a different feel for me. And then another one here, start bench cut fruity candy, chocolate, popcorn / peanut / salty. Ah, gotcha. So fruity, chocolate, and then salty, savory.
Wow. So, never mind. I'm not gonna forget it.
Jesus, Matt. Let's try to keep it at least PG-13. The chat has already fallen off the rails. No, you guys are awesome in the chat.
I gotta like fruity candy. We talking like Sour Patch Kids and Swedish Fish, like that kind of thing.
Any kind of fruity candy. So your beloved Starburst count. All that
fruity
stuff.
Candy's getting started up in here.
Yeah. Yep.
If I have chocolate, I want it mixed with my popcorn, like Bunch of Crunch. So I gotta separate them. So I'm gonna go popcorn / salty things, and then cut chocolate, I guess. Even though I do like chocolate.
Yeah, I'm going the same way because after some fruity candy, I might want something that fills me up a little bit, and counterbalances the sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
So a little that savory to go with the sweetness is nice. Plus, I'm a big popcorn junkie as well. What's happening, Ryan? So great to see you hanging out. Start salty, bench fruity, cut chocolate. Medley Man's a big peanut guy. Yep. Circus peanuts? Just joking. Texas Chainsaw 2 was a live action cartoon.
It basically was.
Let's see here. Oh, last one. Eli Cortez. Resident Evil, Silent Hill, The Evil Within. Rank those games.
Well,
I've never played The Evil Within. I've never played, actually, if we're talking the first Resident Evil, I've never played any of these games.
Yeah, I can't rank them, Eli. I've never played them.
I will say this. Yeah, you're not a big gamer guy.
No.
I mean, Resident Evil 4 is one of the best games I've ever played. And Jamie keeps on telling me I've got to play The Evil Within. So at some point here, we're going to have to get a little Davey Death Plays channel going on. And I can play some video games for you guys.
Well, put up Eli's other one.
Leanna's really big into that. Ooh, here we go. Battle of the sequels. Boom. Scream 2, Child's Play 2, Creep Show 2, Start Bench Cut.
We're going to go ahead and start good old Child's Play 2, the best in the franchise, in my opinion. And then we're going to go ahead and bench Scream 2 because it's fun. And I like the college setting. And then we're going to cut Creep Show 2. Just rewatched it the other day. Not as good as the first one, in my opinion. So I'd have to cut that.
Not as good as the first one. I think are there like less stories in it too? I think there's 5 in the first one and only 3 in the second one.
Yeah.
It's got that one with the raft, and that's the only thing that people ever talk about positively from that.
It's okay.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna just to shake things up a bit. I do think Child's Play 2 is great. But I'm gonna go Scream 2, start Scream 2, bench Child's Play 2, and cut Creep Show 2 as well. Yeah, Creep Show 2 is just a pretty big drop off after the first movie, just comparatively. All right. Dean is gonna start Child's Play 2 right there along with you there, Fatch. There it is. Start bench cut being turned into a vampire, a werewolf, or a zombie. Like I guess I would have to start turning into a vampire because at least you have like your kind of control over what you do.
I gotta go start werewolf, man.
All right.
That'd be some hot shit. You know what I mean? Then you somehow
Yeah,
get your
but
clothes back on when you're done. It's incredible.
for that for that like 5 days or whatever that the moon's going through its thing, or 3 nights, or however, I bet every movie's different with how they handle that.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it seems like you should be coming, like, you should start turning into the werewolf technically before the full moon. But if you don't have any control, I don't know. But yeah, I'll start vampire, bench werewolf, and cut zombie, because who the hell wants to be a zombie? I love zombie movies, but
nobody wants to be one.
We practically already are. So
yeah. So we're gonna start doggy style. We're gonna bench, cocksucker, and we're gonna cut lazy lay. You know what I mean? That's what we're gonna do. So
what is there one that's down there that I've missed?
No, lazy lay is a zombie because they're slow and they don't do anything.
Oh, gotcha.
And vampires suck stuff. So there you go.
There you go. All right. Hell yeah. Well, folks, we are wrapping everything up here. Look at that. About an hour and a half. Pretty good start bench cut show here. We still have a good amount of folks hanging out in the chat, kicking it with us. Matt and I will be back. We're doing this once a month, so we'll be back next month. We haven't picked a date yet, but I would imagine we'll be doing some Thanksgiving kind of themed, start bench cut. So yeah, once we get that stream going, guys, we'll go ahead and share it, and then you guys can get your entries in for what you want to see us jump into, here on the stream. So yeah, this has been a blast, Matt. It's been a while. I'm looking really forward to. Thank you so much, Raymond, for reminding me about the poll. Matt, I'm looking so forward to just not being as incredibly like wall-to-wall busy on the channel. So I can get back to enjoying more of other people's YouTube and opening up, collab options and all that kind of stuff too. So yeah, I'm gonna end the poll here really quick. We have 44 votes. How do you like to celebrate Halloween? 68% of 44 people have said hang out with my movie collection. 23% say go to a party, and 9% say go to a bar. So we know who the youngins are there. The 9%.
The Niners.
Still looking for love. Yes, Jamie. Exactly. Thank you, Jamie. Don't forget to spank that like, subscribe to the channel, join the Death Squad and the Fatch Monster fam. And if you're catching this on the replay, leave a comment. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Look at that. Leanna loves it when Fatchy is here. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you hanging out as well, Mel. Of course, guys, if you don't sub over there at My Killer Podcast, what are you doing? Get on over there. Mel puts out great content, very bubbly and fun, and part of the Rad Pack. There's tons of great content within that whole network they have going. So go give her a follow. Matt, what do you have coming up here on your channel within this next week, closing out spooky season?
Tomorrow I will be doing my Halloween franchise ranking. Okay, Ashton, that's not very nice.
It cracks me up.
Sorry. Halloween franchise ranking according to Rotten Tomatoes, just like I did for Friday the 13th and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow because it's Halloween. So you got to talk about Michael and Halloween, of course.
Yes.
Other than that, take it Thursday night, Halloween, obviously, trick-or-treating with the fam. Hopefully kick back and watch a Halloween movie to wrap up the night. Just chill. And then new month, like you said, try to relax a little bit. Just kick it back with some fun streams and enjoy a little break between Christmas.
Yeah, let it kind of slow down a little bit. Feel a little bit of the slowdown. Yeah, hell yeah, man. That's great. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow night over here on the Davey Deathray channel talking about how to make it better with Halloween Ends. So a couple weeks ago, we started with Halloween 2018 and we made some adjustments. And then last week we talked about Halloween Kills and we made some adjustments. And I'm really pumped for tomorrow's because the way that I've been shifting everything around, Matt, is that I basically made it to where Halloween Kills is now called Halloween Ends, and there is a definitive end for Michael. And that Halloween Ends, I would call it Halloween Returns, and I would bring the Corey story into everything. but with David Gordon Green being able to do like, this is the first movie in a new line of movies,
Makes sense.
So that's how I would do it. So I'm really pumped to jump into that and tell you guys how I would all the wacky kind of shit I'd put in there to make it maybe, I don't know. I love all those movies, but just maybe make it a bit more sense. So, and then of course, Late Night with the Davey on Wednesday with Lee from Drum Dums. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Who's that?
I've been watching Lee for a gajillion years. He's one of the first YouTubers that I fell in love with from afar.
Too,
so really pumped to talk. We're going to be talking horror of 1988. What a great year it was. And then, gonna take Halloween off and just dress as Michael Myers and freak out all the parents. Yeah, that's what's up.
That's usually
hell yeah. Well, guys, this has been a blast. Thank you so much to everyone that jumped in over on either my channel or Matt's channel for Start Bench Cut. For everyone that jumped in on the chat and participated in the vote and everything like that. That's amazing. Thank you. Of course, want to thank our Patreon members and channel members. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for what you do to support our channels. And we will be back later on this week. So, he's been Matt Facci. I've been and will continue being Davey Deathray. Take care.